I'm using Trapinch instead of Surskit because I thought y'all would have got bored if I used another water type. So, a couple bites, take down the Zigzagoon. Trouble is, Zigzagoon takes a couple of... Not Zigzagoon, trouble is Bite Special, which... Trapinch... Oh, I'll pull up the stats real quick. I'm not gonna show it on screen, I'm just gonna tell you them since I'm too lazy to do that. I've already done enough shit today anyway. So let's see, Trapinch. These are Trapinch stats. 100 in attack, 45 in HP, defense, special attack, special defense, and 10 speed. He's not gonna be really fast. Alright, May's up. A few bites took down her Trapinch. Not Trapinch, her Torchic, I meant, sorry. Yeah, so maybe special, and special is not a good stat for Trapinch, but it's still a strong move for this early in the game. Hit level 8. Yeah, look at this, level 8, 6 speed. My speed is under my level. This is gonna be a fun run. Next up is Roxanne. I forgot to record the grunt fight, so whatever, right? He only had a Poochie and I only bit it to death. So she's a Geodude, so Trapinch. Geodude's pretty bulky and Bite is going off my special stat, not my physical, so it's not gonna be great. Goes for Defense Curl, and I hit a Bite, get a crit, and I take it out. That's just perk. Defense Curl does nothing to Bite's damage since Dark is special in this gen. And if y'all want to suggest any comments Pokemon to do, I'm probably going to do Fire Ray or Leaf Green next as the game I'm going to do. So if you don't want to comment a Pokemon, go ahead, I don't care. I'll probably take it in suggestion. Alright, go. So I do a Bite, do about 75% or so. She starts healing up her Geodude. I use Bite again, bring her back down to the same health. Another potion. You know what? I'll take her using her potions on these Pokemon that are fucking Nose Pass. That thing's so annoying. This is a fun Pokemon though. I love it. Probopass is amazing. Alright, speaking of Nose Pass, here it comes. We go for a Bite to do damage. As it goes for Harden. That really does nothing since all my attacking moves are special. Go for a Bite. I just gonna keep biting it. Uses Tackle, brings down 34 health. I use Bite, bringing it up just above half. I go for another Bite. I'm just spamming Bite. I have Bane Attack too, but same power, and it has all my accuracy, so not like it matters. Use Bite, he's over this Oranberry, so I'm back to where I was before. He goes for Tackle, he misses. I go for Bite, bring him down to yellowish health. He goes for Tackle, brings it to 28. I go for Bite, bring him to the red. So one more Bite will do is she's all of her potions already. And she goes for Tackle, bring him down to 21 health. One more Bite, takes him the Nose Pass. Winning me her badge. And making Trapinch level up to level 20. That fight wasn't hard, but it was annoying just because times she healed and shit. So, Trapinch is level 20. And I think he only has 11 speed. Let's see, hold on, yeah, 11 speed. Look at that, 49 attack, and this 20 is everything else, and 11 for speed. Alright, that's Roxanne defeated. After Roxanne, we're fighting Team Aqua Grunt in a cave. I'll go for Bite, but it's just hand attack. I don't know why I didn't go for fan attack, I guess I didn't think about it there. But I hit the next Bite, and I kill it. Next up's the optional rival fight in Rustboro? Yeah, Rustboro, yeah. So, I just do it for levels mainly. I go for... Alright, so I'll just fight plays. I'll just say it's now since I'm doing this after I record this bit. I don't think I'm ready for Brawly yet. Because all my moves I have either resist or when he learns Sand Tomb in a bit here. I don't know if it's right here in this part, but he learns Sand Tomb. It's not good. Like 70% accurate on that, so after this fight, I'm gonna skip him. Like, I killed all his trainers on his island besides him, of course. And then I skipped to Slayport and did all that stuff there first. But right now, let's focus on Torchic right now. Yeah, just a few bites. Yeah. Hoping, luckily I don't get killed by a crit Ember since I use Focus Energy. Now, can I beat Pokemon Emerald using an actual team? Nah, that'd be something. Goes for Ember, crits to 5 HP. I barely survived that. Now level up to level 21. Alright, next up is, alright, Team Aqua inside Museum. Dirt's level 23. So I just go for Bite. Does damage, I guess. And I take down his Carvana. The other guy Yeah, everyone's same thing, just with a Zubat, nothing else. Alright. I'll just display it. And so yeah, level 23. I'm level 23 at this fight. I still don't think I'm ready. So after clearing out some other trainers, I actually get to the next arrival fight. It's kind of funny. This game doesn't have like a really hard finale rival fight. This rival fight coming up next is a fucking pain in the ass. I know, we just had one like 2 clips ago for me. But, I don't know, so clearing up to level 32, I also taught Trapinch Rock Tomb instead of Stand Attack. Sure, I'm gonna miss the accuracy dropping, but I need him to move the deal with Wingull. Because for Supersonic, luckily he misses, because Confusion's a bitch for me. Alright, now one-shot the Wingull with Rock Tomb. Alright, next up is Zolombre, and Zolombre gonna go for... He's trying to go for Goblin. My Hypercoat doesn't want to attack her down. I go for Rock Tomb, lower its speed. Then I just go for, so apologies, not a Rock Tomb, but I miss, since it's only 80 accuracy in this game. Which is, I guess, still good, but my luck, you know, never hits, for the most part. So I go for Select Fight. Then I go, and I use Bane's attack, I believe, or I think, yeah, just go for Bane's attack, so I can get that never miss thing, and I'm still high level that, even though my switch attack's not that good, it'll still take it out. Last up is our Combustion, which is, I would just, look bad, I should have gone for Rock Tomb for more power. Because even if it's super effective, it's sadly Rock Tomb would have done more, even if it's neutral. Sand Tomb brings down yellow health, and it gets trapped in the Sand Tomb. Then I missed the next Sand Tomb, because Sand Tomb's only 70 accuracy. No, never mind, I actually hit it, didn't kill it. I edited it out. Next up is Wally, and I don't know why I'm showing this, because Crunch. And there he goes. Alright. Watson time. Alright, I'm gonna skip to his mid next because that's the real problem here. Everything else went down to his Sand Tombs or Crunches or whatever. He goes for a Howl. I go for a Sand Tomb. I hit it. Doing about 40, almost 50%. The damage from the Sand Tomb knocks it in the yellow range. I go for another Sand Tomb as he goes for quick attack. I miss, and it eats its berry. So I guess it was the little delayed thing. Then I decided to go for another Sand Tomb because, you know, damage. And it brought it down to the lower yellow. I decided to go for Rock Tomb for you. Something else goes with my high attack, but also, you know, higher accuracy. Because that 10 accuracy can be different, can make a difference. But Watson goes up with the Super Potion, so it doesn't really matter. I hit the Rock Tomb, and I bring it back down to yellowish health, and its speed fell. Not like it's matter, it's just doing quick attack anyway, and I don't think, even if this thing's at my 6, I still think it'll not speed me, since my base speed is 10. Goes for quick attack, leaves me at 2 health, one more Rock Tomb, takes out my neck trick. After beating, what's his name, Watson, I'm fighting Maxi from Team Magma. His bite at first is a lot of damage, but I go for Dig, which I learned on the way over here. At level 41, replacing Sand Tomb. One of the worst move in the fucking game, I'd say. Dig, one-shots to my Diana, at level 43. Next up is his Zubat, I believe. Yeah, look at those stats. 105 attack and everything else is just bleh. Zubat, Rock Tomb takes it out. You know, Crunch is also not that bad. Even though it goes off special attack, Trapinch's special attack is also not that bad for it. Wing attack brings down to 10 health, one Rock Tomb takes out Zubat. Last up is his, excuse me. Last up is his Camerupt, which is the interesting one. I'll go for Dig, because I don't want to heal. I don't feel like I'm too lazy. And if I go back all the way up here, whatever. So I'll go for Dig, so I can evade him. Just see what he does. I outspeed him surprisingly, which I'm surprised. I know Trapinch is slow, I guess Camerupt slow. Goes for Ember trying to beat me, and I did one shot with Dig. Beating Maxi from Team Magma. Maxi was an interesting character in the anime. I actually like the Ruby Sapphire anime pretty well. It's one of my favorite anime out of all of them, including Kalos, Sun and Moon, and Journeys so far. Alright. He says, what? Exaggerately is now. Next up, Flannery, the fire type gym leader. Oh, I was looking forward to this one. It's still so easy. This is gonna be easy, I have a feeling. Not to leave Maxie in shock for a while. There we go, finally. I'm gonna skip to Torkoal, because that's really the challenging one. I use Dig, bringing down the red health as it hits me with a body slam, luckily not paralyzing me. I go for a crunch, knowing she's gonna heal, just so I can, you know, make sure I get the knockout next time I go for Dig. See, you can tell I'm thinking about it. I should have cut it to where it actually mattered, but whatever. So I go for crunch. She either healed, or I took it out with crunch. Oh, you do crunch. Bring it down to a little over a half. Not bad. Then I go for another Dig. This thing is annoying, by the way. Body slam, overheat, and attract. Luckily I'm female, so the shock doesn't resist attract. But yeah, I go for a Dig, and one last Dig takes out the Torkoal. Next up is Papa Norman. That's gonna be interesting. I do not like slacking. Alright, let's see though. See y'all there. Alright, time to fight Norman. So, right back to Pillberg. Alright. No mind me, I was just checking some options. Alright, let's fight him. Oh, yeah. I never beat Brawly. I kinda skipped him. Alright, I'm just gonna cut that out, because I'll just say what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna dig all of his Pokemon to death. I'm level 42, his Pokemon are level 19 at the highest. So, I'll see y'all at Norman. Can't believe I forgot about Brawly. Jesus. Alright, I'm just gonna skip to the hard part of the fight, slacking. Put me to sleep. Luckily, you can't spam counter every other turn with Truant, since I'll be using Dig. At least kind of counter slacking in a way, because you can always dig on turns where it isn't. So I woke up and used Dig. And see, I use Dig again. And I actually get a crit and kill it. And now I'm gonna get the HM for Surf. Oof. That's actually a lot harder to fight. Like, because that slacking was fucking bulky and put me to sleep. Still, Pokemon literally just die. You want to hit the Dig, even his Vigoroth, which is supposed to be actually, in my opinion, the harder Pokemon since, you know, Truant, and he has really good stats. Alright, Trapinch levels up, and I guess I'll see y'all at whatever's next. I can't really remember this part of the game. I think it's the Weather Tower boss fight. I don't know. Guess we'll find out then. Alright, we're at the weather place or whatever. We're fighting Team Aqua admin, Shelly. We fight Team Aqua a lot more than Magma in this game, but we fight Max 3 times and Archie once. Logic. Starts off with Screech. I go with Crunch. Skills mashing, and you know, I'm so high level that it doesn't even matter at this point. So Ruskin did her dirt a little bit. Next up is Mightyena, which Hypercutter is a really nice ability, since Intimidate from Mightyenas don't actually affect me. That's nice. I decided to go for Dig instead of Crunch, I believe, because, you know, Stab ain't not very effective. Hits me with a Bite, luckily I don't flinch. I Dig, I tried to do the Swagger, and I killed it with a Dig. Next up is a Royal Fight with May. And this Pelipper's fucking annoying. It protects every other fucking turn, but one Rock Tomb brings it to 1 health, and I just go for a Bane attack so I don't miss. I believe anyway, hold on. Yeah, no, just go for another Rock Tomb. She doesn't heal or use Protect, that's surprising. Next up is our Lombre. I just, after just some stalling or whatever, I just digged it just because power, I guess. That I was mashing the A button, basically. They're loaded to level 49. Ah, look at those stats. Last up is our Combuskin, and 1 Dig did her in. As it went for Sand Attack, which actually did scare me a little bit because Sand Attack's annoying. Guess we're Bulk Up, but 1 Dig actually takes it out. Next up is Winona. Winona? I don't know. She has a shiny Swallow in the anime, which is pretty cool. Alright, I go for Rock Tomb on Swablu. 1 shot in it. Yeah, I'm really happy I got Rock Tomb, actually. Sure, the accuracy's kind of shit, and the power is not really worth the accuracy, but you know what? It's doing pretty well for me so far. Next up is Tropius? I don't know. Tropius, yep. I go for a Rock Tomb as it goes for a Solar Beam. I hit the Rock Tomb, and I bring it to red health. lowering its speed. Then I go for another Rock Tomb. I got one for Dig to avoid the Solar Beam, and also forgetting the fact that it's a flying type. That's literally, I went for Dig, like, no, yeah, this will finish it up, you know, it's Grass type. I actually thought, wasn't paying attention to Solar, but I was like, oh yeah, he's a flying type. Well, I'm an idiot. I went for a Crunch to break the red health. It goes for another Solar Beam. No longer protected by Safeguard, even though I don't have anything to go through Safeguard or use on Pokemon I have a Safeguard. Go for one more Rock Tomb, and there goes Trapinch. Next up is our Skarmory. Excuse me. Which went down to a few Rock Tombs. I'm just gonna cut to the end because of the healing hijinks or whatever. I kill one last Crunch. Last up is a scary one, Altaria. Well, I level up, and I get to 51 health via level up. That's important, as you'll see. I'm level 51, and I have 38 speed. Jesus. My attack's great, though. Ignore that sound, that was my phone falling. So, Altaria, I go for Rock Tomb for pure power, as it goes for Dragon Dance, which is scary, because it's getting its attack up. One Rock Tomb brings it down to almost dead. Its speed fell. It's not like it matters since I'm not gonna, because Dragon Dance canceled it. Not like it matters. I'm pretty sure if I even got the L would matter. It goes for an Earthquake, bring him down to 11 health, and one last Rock Tomb finishes it off, winning me the badge. Final fight with Maxie, the two Myanas, they go down pretty easily. But first, me just sticking around looking at stuff in my bag. So, you have three Maxi fights and one Archie fight. You think it'd be a little more balanced, you know? I guess you do. To be fair, in the early game, it's almost all Team Aqua. It's like Only events with Team Aqua in the early game for the most part until the one before Flannery's gym. One note, so Stevens Matane takes out the one Mediana. Then I go for a dig on the other Mediana taking it out. I go for Rock Tomb on the camera up when that thing comes out, and I bring it to red. Go for another one to take it out. Then Goldberg goes for Wing Attack, and it's step dirt. Matane takes out camera up to the Metal Claw, and I take it out with one last Rock Tomb. I take out Goldberg with Rock Tomb, ending the Maxi fight. No, he still has a Crobat left. I Rock Tomb the Crobat when he comes out and he dies. Crobat looks so weird in this game. I love Crobat though. One of the best Pokemon, easily. I think I'm belching, got one of the higher notes. Alright. Now I Rock Tomb the Golbat and take it out. Nearly dying. I think I was like at 1 health. Oh, thanks, Matang. Reflect, that totally will help now. Rock Tomb, and there goes the last Pokemon, Golbat. And Dirt, and Matang. We beat... Oh, that was Tabitha. He looks so weird in this game. I thought it was just a random grunt he was fighting with. Alright, next up is the only Archie fight, surprisingly. Yeah, they're not really smart people. Archie took the red orb, and Maxie took the blue orb. Kinda dumb. Oh well. First off, for him, it's Mediana, but my Hyper Curve doesn't let my attack go down. I picked up the Earthquake CM on the way there, and I taught the Earthquake. It goes for Swagger, getting Dirt confused. And I hit her, but I broke through and hit Earthquake Oko, and it sets my high attack stat. Next up is his Crobat, which I take out the Rock Tombs after I snap out Confusion. Last up is his Sharpedo, which goes for Swagger, hits. I break through the Confusion and use Earthquake and taking out his Sharpedo one shot with Earthquake. It's a different game now that I have Earthquake with Trapinch. That's the only fight with Archie. That was fun. Well, Archie, it was a fun fight. Alright, after all the legendary bullshit, it's time to fight Juan. Juan starts off with Love Disc. I didn't even bother healing, I just went in it. And I used Earthquake. Because, goddamn, it's like Abra. You know Abra has a higher special attack than Greninja? Like, Abra's a competitively valuable Pokemon. Just throw on a Choice Scarf or whatever and just run Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Psychic. But that's it. Next up is his Wish Cache, which went for Amnesia. And I went for an EQ, taking it out. And I level up to level 66. Crawdon's next. I go for an Earthquake. As it goes for Crab Hammer, which does a lot of damage, even though it's a special attack in this game, so I'll get that. So I don't think I didn't do updated moves to where it would like do the physical special split. Alright, last up is his Kingdra. I use Earthquake around to red, and go for another, and I kill it. I guess it was like a ranged. And that's the final gym badge. I'll see y'all at the Wally fight, which I believe is the last thing before the Elite Four. I think so. Okay. Leader wanted to be. He gave us Waterfall, and we can actually use that too. time. As you heard from the last part, I was having trouble with them. And literally when I mentioned it, I literally did it. That's why you're seeing this recording now. So what happened was, I used Fight, my whole strategy was just use Earthquake until luckily, he used Double Edge this time. This is all luck, by the way. It said not use Sand Attack, which I've done before and used Sand Attack, but it's less annoying. The next up is his Crawdaunt. And his Crawdaunt goes for Sword Stance instead of Surf. Surf probably would have taken me out from here. So, sorry for that noise in front of texting me. So I use an Earthquake, kill Crawdaunt. Then next up is Cacturn, which went for Needle Arm instead of Leech Seed, which is also very good. Sure, it's doing actual damage with a Grass type move, but it's better than Leech Seed. One Earthquake takes it out. Next up is, that's a Dirt Hate Still 81. Next up is Shift Tree, but I'm gonna skip to the end where I kill with one last Earthquake after double teaming a bunch. Then last up is his Absol, which I honestly forgot that was even in this game. Alright, I use one last E. I was gonna go for EQ, but Torment, so I went for Dig. You know, being honest, at the end of this, what I'm really scared of is Drake. Oh no, Glacia too. Oh gosh, she has Ice and Water types. I have a Ground type. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win at this level against her. At least I know I can throw myself at the Elite Four and keep beating their asses. I'm still gonna save this clip even if I don't, because you know, just to prove I can beat them. Alright, and there is Sydney gone. Next up is Phoebe. Phoebe leads with Dusclops. She has two Dusclops, two Shuppets or whatever, the final evolution of Shuppets, Bayonets, and one what's it called? Sableye. I use Dig to outbait the Protect, and it brings it down to that low health. Since I know she heals, I go for Crunch to get some good damage off. But I didn't kill her. I killed her before. I guess it was just in a range before. Yeah, see, it's in a range. Next up, so I decided to go for Dig again. Dig, because I'm expecting another Protect. So that's what I did. And this is what she did, Protect. One for Dig, and then next turn I hit her. Next up, well, I'm gonna skip to her Sableye since, you know, same fight with her second Dusclops. I'm running low on PP because of the whole pressure thing. I go for Dig on my what's it called, Trapinch, as it goes, as Sableye double teams up. I hit it, and I take it out in one shot, luckily with a crit. And last up is her Shuppets, that I'm only gonna show once, you know. Same shit, different Pokemon basically with the Shuppets. So that's being an sorry. And I just go for Crunch for super effective damage. And there it goes, bud. It hits you with the Shadow Ball, bringing it to 87 health ball, my special defense, even though Shadow Ball is physical in this game, which is kind of funny. One Crunch takes it out. Next up is Glacia, someone I'm really scared of. Glacia time. So, I started out with an Earthquake. This was part of my whole, you know what, I'm just gonna grind on the Elite Four, and if I beat Glacia, I'll just go from there. So I use Earthquake. Well, it uses Ice Beam on me, I go to 133 health. I go to I use Earthquake again. Then I go for another Earthquake. Then this thing, Wolverine uses Ice Beam, same thing with the other two Pokemon lately, and see that both another Earthquake. 1 health, Earthquake, holding the Soft Sand, and I took out that Wolverine. Next up is Drake. So switching to Protect first round, I went for Dig. I used an Elixir on my what's it called, Trapinch between battles. Go for Dig. And he didn't use Protect, which works for me. I one-shot his Shelgon. Next was his Kingdra. Luckily though, for me anyway, his side is set up. He used Dragon Dance. And I went for Earthquake. My thought here was like, okay, I either have to take him out or I get taken out by Surf. He goes for Dragon Dance, raising his attack and speed, and I kill him in 1 Earthquake, which was nice. Next up is his, I believe it was, Altaria. Then we went down to run 1 Rock Tomb, so let's just skip to the interesting part, where I fought Flygon. Nah, one crunch to get out. Then next up is Salamence Rock Tomb. I Rock Tombed it, bringing it down to one-shot critical. And that was it. Next up is the champion, Wallace, a water type trainer. I'm using a ground type. That's gonna be fun. Champion Wallace time. So we have to do exact similar moves. First off, he uses Rain Dance, which might not seem good, but actually is very good for me. I go for Earthquake to do as much damage as I can on him. And I one-shot him. Next up is his Tentacle, which also helps me. He needs to go for a Hydro Pump and miss. So I use another Earthquake, and that's what happened. He Hydro Pumps and miss. His Melodic goes down 1 Earthquake as well, doing nothing on me. He tried to use Toxic but missed. Next up is his Whiscash. Sorry for the delay here. Alright, there we go. 1 Earthquake to get out. This is one for Amnesia. I level up here. Then next up is his Ludicolo. He's using Double Team, but I hit a Crunch and killing it, trying to save on my Earthquake PP. And last but not least, but the guy leached off of me, I should say. Last but not least, Gyarados. Hypercut prevented the Intimidate, which comes in importance actually. So, see, Leech Seed though. I go for a Rock Tomb. Alright. I'm doing my options. I go for Rock Tomb, and I one-shot it, making me the Pokemon League champion. So you can beat the entire game with only a Trapinch. But there's also another fight I can do. The post-game Steven fight. Might as well do it. Y'all wouldn't want me to do it anyway. Alright, I'll make my way to Steven. I'll see you there.